TalentedOnes Radio, hashtag TO Radio, hashtag TOmedia, hashtag, ladies and gentlemen, too many hashtags to keep hashtagging out. And we're back, man. It's your boy, Jay Shep. You already know what we're on, man. We're here with the vibes. We're here with good times. We're here with music. We're here with singing. Y'all know how I feel about singing. Y'all know how I feel about soul. Y'all know how I feel about new artists, especially those coming out, putting their first project out. And they want to come talk to me out of all people. They could have been anywhere talking, especially being in a different state, being in California, being in LA, being in the city of angels. And this artist out here, she's doing some things. I've seen the movements. I've talked to people from her label. I've talked to her, Uriel B. Shout out to him. I'm talking to Zay. I'm talking to Zay Suave. And now, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Nomie.
Yay. Hi, everybody.
How you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Man, I'm chilling. I cannot complain. I'm blessed and highly favored, and let the church say amen and hallelujah.
Amen.
There you go. I like that. So first thing I want to say, we're going to talk about your project. I'm going to just say this out there. I like it. I like the overall body of work. It was definitely fun-loving, dope project. We're going to have the link to it so people can listen to it so they know what we on or what we're talking about. But I do want to get back into your musical background. So when did you know, like, you fall in love with music, or like, or fall in love with like singing?
I've known that I could sing from a really young age. My parents were clergy members, so singing has always kind of been like forced, essentially. But it wasn't ever anything that I didn't enjoy doing anyway, so it was fine. But I started off singing in church. I think the first time I ever sang, I was like 9, was the first time I ever like sang in church in front of people. And I just sang His Eyes on the Sparrow. That's like my go-to church song. Mm-hmm. Whenever I need somewhere, somebody want me to sing at a funeral or something real quick, I just get up and be like, all right, we're going to hit this 1, 2, and I'm going to go sit back down. Mm-hmm. But I was able to sing as like a little kid. But I don't think nobody ever took me seriously until I was like 7. That's when like my mom was like, wait, you actually kind of good. And then that's when she kind of started trying to like nurture it and get me to like pursue choirs and talent shows and stuff like that. But yeah, so I say like 7 was when I really like knew, which is funny, that no relation to like the album and all that. But yeah, it just so happened to be like
time for meeting. It's funny, you know what I'm saying? One of those things that you didn't intend for it to happen, but it happened anyway.
Right, exactly.
For sure. So are we born out of LA? Are we coming out of LA? But is that where you born, right?
No. Okay. So I'm from the IE, the Inland Empire, putting on for the IE kids out in California. I'm not LA at all, which is hilarious. All my family's from LA though, like Uriel. And my mom was born and raised in LA, but nah, I'm a little further south than Los Angeles.
Gotcha. And I guess for me, just being a kid, because I'm from Houston, Texas, and that's where we're located right now. So it's always kind of funny when I was talking to Uriel, I was talking to Zay, talking about California. I was like, I've never been to California, not yet. I'm coming out there this year. But I was interested because how y'all stuff works out there is like, oh, people just think LA is just everything is LA, but it's not everything LA.
Nah, there's a whole subculture, like a whole life outside of LA. I think that the IE is a lot. I'm trying to think of what I would compare it to. I think the IE is more closer in culture to like, it's like a melting pot, I would say. Like it's mixed. So like you have people from LA who like came and they moved and they kind of like established themselves. And then you got people from the Bay. And then you have like a lot of Hispanic people. Like I've always been around Hispanic people my entire life. Like majority of my elementary schools, it's always been like either Black people or Hispanic people, and that was it. So it's definitely a very like diverse culture, essentially, because of course we had like white people too. Everywhere got white people. Yeah. But it's definitely a very like diverse culture, like full of different people doing different stuff. like fast paced, like quick, gotta go. The IE is a little more like coast. We just like, yeah, like we just vibing, we living, we chilling.
For sure. I think another person who I did hear coming out of the IE, well, they back and forth is Blast. So
Okay.
I for sure know I remember listening to an interview about him. He kind of like grew up in LA, but he moved to IE for school and back and forth. So whenever I heard you say, "Oh, I'm from the IE," I was like, oh, "Okay, that's a name that I can at least say I've heard of that. Maybe not stayed there 100%, but definitely grew up there essentially."
Right. Exactly.
For sure, but nah, that's dope though. That's dope though. We young age started singing um, out of the IE, repping that hard. When you?
I'm repping soft.
Hmm?
I'm repping soft. Very soft, not hard. I'm not repping the IE hard because sometimes it'd be a little embarrassing to be from the IE. I'm repping it soft. I just want to set the record straight with that one. Repping it real soft.
For sure. I got you though. But you know what I'm saying? It's where you from. Gotta at least be happy that, proud of.
Right, exactly.
So 7 years old singing from the IE. When did music when did you because I know you started in the church and everything like that. When did you start like recording oh, I'm gonna really take this seriously. I'm gonna get this studio time and really start putting like that foundation down to really start like making tracks, like legit tracks?
So the very first song that I've ever recorded, the very first time I've ever stepped foot in the studio was actually December 5th of 2015. And my daddy had booked me some studio time for my 16th birthday as like a gift. Like, oh, happy 16th birthday. You're growing up, so I want to like help you pursue this. The song was horrible. It was absolutely terrible. I didn't know what I was doing. The person who was like engineering it, he didn't know what he was doing. It was just a mess. Like I just got in there and was just doing stuff and we was hoping that it was good and it just was not good. But that was the first time. And I went that one time and like never went back because I was like, I think the experience kind of like made me feel a type of way. And then like this is like not to kill the mood, but my dad actually ended up passing away like a month after that happened.
Sorry.
Thank you. And so I kind of was like, that's like a bad memory for me. Like I don't want to think about that no more. So I'm just kind of gonna push that to the side. But in recent years, I had got to Kowloon and it was kind of like everybody eventually gonna find out that I know how to sing. So I may as well just tell these people that I know how to sing now type thing. And then it was like, as soon as people knew that I could sing, they put me to work. Like Urel's like, okay, you can sing. So then what else can you do? Can you write? Can you like, what else do you bring? What else do you got? And I'm like, yeah, I can write. I got some songs. I got a little lyric book. And he like, okay, so then we finna put you to the test. Meet me here at this time. And I was like, oh, wait, you a little aggressive. Like, I wasn't really expecting to just kind of be like thrown out like that. But yeah, October of 2018 is when I started like consistently recording, where like I'm in the studio every day, like until 4 and 5 o'clock in the morning. Like I'm writing every day. I'm trying to like really like make this something, turn this into something. Yeah, it was like 2018 when I think I became like Nomie. Like is when I was like, okay, I'm gonna be an artist. Like I want to pursue this. I want this to be like real. I want people to hear me and feel me. I'm sorry, I had the hiccups. But yeah.
No, for sure. Where did the name Nomie come from?
So it actually started off. I can't believe I really have the hiccups. This is terrible. It started off as know of me because we were talking one day in the studio and I was telling the boys how like I don't want to be famous. Like I'm not here for fame. I don't care about people like liking me essentially and like the extras. I just want to make music. That's it. I know I can sing. I enjoy singing. It was a gift that God gave me and I'm very passionate about it, but I didn't want like the media side of it. And so I was like, I don't want people to be all in my business. I just want people to know of me. And they were like, oh, that's fire. And then I kind of wanted it to be more human, essentially, like something that I could actually have instead of just being like a concept or idea. So then that's when I came up with the name Nomie. And then I gave it that spelling again so that it was like an actual name and not just like a title, basically.
No, for sure. I like the concept of your name, especially like the detailed meaning behind it. It kind of reminds me of like, I don't know the reasoning why this girl, her stage name is like this, but no name. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know the reasoning behind it, but it would only seem to make sense, like how you got kind of patterned your things, like not after hers. You came up with yours on your original own through your original way, but the concept wise, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That being similar and similar, but I think the people know your background. Let's get into this 7. Let's get into this project. So first project.
Yes.
First project. Started recording seriously with RTR Music. Shout out to them.
Yes. Shout out to my RTR family. Love all y'all.
Started recording with RTR about 2018. Urel's your real family?
Yes, he's my cousin.
There you go. So look, keep it in the family. We love to see that. Black owned business, making black music. We gotta love that. And got 7 out right now. And I'm looking at the track list. I already told you off air the tracks I like. We need that Sugar Honey. We need that Invitation. And we need that Let You Go. You know, and we need all the tracks, to be honest with you. But what I'm saying is those are the ones when I was driving the car and I was like, ooh, okay. You know,
Thank you.
My ears. What was the concept besides the track, you know, it just being 7 tracks, what was the concept behind the project 7?
So at least for the name, 7 is like a very emotional number for me, I guess. Like, it's just very important to me. I even have it tattooed on my body. So I really do, like, it's like a spiritual thing essentially. So in the Bible, the number 7 means like completion. Like on the 7th day, Jesus rested, and God rested, and everything was good. He said it was good. So for me, I felt like I kind of seen this as me stepping into like newness and like the being shy and I don't really know and I'm kind of scared, or like that whole thing was kind of like done. That was completed. And so like with my first project, this was kind of like me setting a foundation for newness and growth, and to come further and to really solidify myself as like an artist, as a woman, as everything. Because initially the album was supposed to be released on my 21st birthday. So we did have a couple of technical difficulties and it got released a little late. But yeah, it was just all about growth and newness for me, and just like a new chapter in my life, and seeing better things, and really stepping into who I am and what it is, and like inviting people kind of into like me past the surface level. So yeah, that's pretty much for the name. As far as the actual music, so I guess the concepts came from like love. It was like, it stemmed from like a story of like love. And so if you follow the tracks, it opens up with Dance With Me, which is, to me, kind of like the meeting. Like, we're in a club, it's hot, it's steamy, I'm seeing you, you seeing me, we seeing each other, exactly. And, and it's like, okay, like, he cute, I see him across the room, I'm finna go, whatever. And then it kind of moves on to Sugar Honey, and that's like the crushing stage, like, we talking, I'm feeling you, like, you're actually a cool person, I'm liking your energy. And then Forever is kind of like, you know, we're in this now. Like, I'm with you, you're with me. Like, I love you, like, period. And then Invitation and Tonight are sex, of course, like the sexual aspect of relationship.
So Invitation might hit the playlist, you know. But we're wholesome over here. We're wholesome over here.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, those two are like, you know, sex. And then Let You Go is essentially the ending of the relationship. Like, we're done. I'm sick of you, kind of. The relationship has run its course, baby. And you're not the same dude I met in the club. Like, I don't know who this man is. I'm kind of over him now. And then Ain't Worried is like rejuvenation. Like, all right, I let go of that dead weight. I'm with my homegirls now. And we going back to the club to find a new man. So that it's kind of just like, yeah, like the course of a relationship, from the crushing stage and first meeting all the way up until when it ends and when you try to find something new.
Makes sense. Makes sense. You gave us a whole story, and you know what that is? Completion.
Hey, you seeing me? You see, your brain is listen. You seeing me right now? Yeah, you seeing me
See, we
for
here.
real.
We here with that. We here with that. No, I like that. I like that. And like I said, all the songs, it makes sense. We run it down. The story, it makes sense. It goes together, comes together. I like the fact that it's not all sad. It's different pockets. It's
Right.
different sides of emotions in love. You got happy at the end because you think because it didn't work out at the end that it should be sad, but it's not. It's happy. We're gonna go back out. We're gonna have some fun. I'm gonna be with my
Exactly.
girls. We're gonna pop some bottles. We gonna out. We gonna turn up. We gonna get lit.
Exactly. Exactly.
Y'all gonna do y'all thing. So I like that. I like the duality of it, like the back and forth of it. But
Okay.
I
I,
love
one
it.
quick second. I'm so sorry. I'm actually at the car lot right now, about to buy like my first car. And the dude is at the window. He got something to tell me. So just give me a quick second.
All right, no problem, no problem, no problem. Ladies and gentlemen, she about to buy a car. So we're gonna let her talk with the dude right there. If you don't know right now, make sure you tap into our social medias right now. Talented Ones, talented underscore ones on Twitter and at underscore talented ones underscore on IG. Make sure y'all tap into my social medias for real too. At King underscore Jay Shep. Let me repeat that, at King underscore Jay Shep. I do follow back. I keep saying this. I do follow back because I really do follow back. We know, like I'm saying, I be saying sometimes like my Instagram be weak AF, like Issa Rae said in the Drake song. So we need that. We need all that. We need the numbers to run up, run up, run up, run up, run up, get done up. If we beefing, I got you. I need them numbers to escalate and not deactivate. We need them to go up and never down. So we just need all that energy right now. We got a whole bunch of interviews coming. We got commercials dropping. We got merch dropping. We getting y'all t-shirts right, ladies. We might even have crop tops for y'all for the summertime. We going crazy this summer. So I just need y'all to really like tap into me on that. So y'all do what y'all do. Y'all do what y'all can, but I need y'all for sure to tap in with me and the TO team, the TO family. We got a bunch of things going on over here. And also another thing too, we just wanted to say, I just want to say shout out to the TO Nation. Y'all been great. And guess who's back now?
Yes. I'm really excited. Okay.
I did my phone flex plugs like you have to handle your business, so we all good.
Thank you for that. I'm sorry about that, by the way. I got approved for my car though. But
there you go. And since you just got approved for your car, that actually goes to my next question. I love how segues work. Thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah. So,
amen.
you've been singing for a long time since you was a kid, since 7, got into the studios in 2018. Now you cooked up your first project. You doing some numbers. I've seen some of the numbers that your RTR team is doing on a couple of tracks, 90,000, 100,000. Y'all getting up there. I like it. I like the push and the movement y'all got going on out there. We talking about you. So on your journey right now, it's your first project. And you got many more to come because I know you're going to keep working and working.
Oh, yeah.
But for right now, which one do you think is more important for you? And this could change over time. But right now in your life, which one do you think is more important for you? Is it the journey that you're on and will be on after this, that like after we talk, continuing on? Or is it getting to a certain destination that you want to like achieve or a goal or something you want to achieve? Like which one's more important to you?
I think for me personally, right now, I'm focused on the destination. Mm-hmm. Because I absolutely understand the importance of the journey. Like without the journey and without you putting in that work, you couldn't get to where you were going anyway. But I think that if I didn't always have the destination in my mind, then I wouldn't be as focused as I am and as persistent as I am in doing better for myself and creating a future for myself, essentially. And so even like as an artist and as a person in my life, because I'm a full-time college student as well. I'm completely independent, essentially. So like I take care of myself, and I just got a lot on my plate, a lot going on at all times. And so me thinking of my goals and what I'm trying to get in and what all of this is for is what keeps me going. Because if I didn't have those thoughts in my mind, I definitely would be discouraged. Like, I can say that for sure, that, like, you know, sometimes I'd be like, damn. Because even now, sometimes I'd be like, okay, this is a little hard. Like, girl, what is you even doing this for? Like, you can throw all this shit in the trash. You ain't got to do none of this. But, you know, the God I serve, that's all I can say. The God I serve. And, you know, my faith is very strong. And I know that everything that I desire for myself, I'm going to get and more. And I can get it. And so that definitely, that, like, the idea of where I'm going to be and who I'm going to be and who I see myself becoming even now definitely pushes me to do more and be better and evolve at all times. I think growth is like my motto. That's all I'm worried about. Being a better person in 5 years, in 5 months, in 5 minutes. And just always having something to show for the work that I'm putting in and, you know, for being the person who I am.
That's fair. That's a dope answer. I actually appreciate that. And coming from a person who tried to, you know, started his business while in undergrad. And so I'm currently in grad school too. So I definitely understand like the multitasking of everything, Chuck, definitely what you're doing with your extracurricular in the sense of you trying to get your goals off. Seeing you
Right.
trying to make that work, but you in school still, you know what I'm saying? That duality, that moment that it's like they knocking back and forth. That's how I feel.
Exactly.
That's how I feel. You know, I'm at Texas Southern University here in Houston, pursuing my master's in professional communication and digital media. Sounds like a lot, but what I'm saying is like that balance. Like, I got to balance work, I got to balance business, I got to balance school. But guess what? It makes for a very happy ending when you know the work is continuing.
Exactly.
And then, you know, can we talk about it? Can we talk about this real quick? I just want to say, I don't know if everybody here who's going to watch this is, you know, God-fearing, but my God is the awesome God.
Period. 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 Never failed me. Never failed.
Never failed.
Never.
He makes a way out
Never.
of no way.
Always.
Mm-hmm.
Always. When you can't even cry out no more, when you've cried all your tears, and when you fought as much as you could.
Look, don't make me.
Man. Hey, listen. Because as soon as I get off this phone, I'm gonna shout in this car. Because even this is like what I'm sitting in right now is just proof of the power of God and how he's always around and always listening. Because I tell you, it's been some nights where I really didn't know what I was gonna do, where I was gonna be, how I was gonna eat. Like, it was so much, and I have never gone without. I have never lacked, and he's never allowed me to lack. And even when stuff be looking tough and be looking hard, his grace is always sufficient. It's always sufficient, always.
There you go. And look, me knowing that about you is knowing you're gonna be always okay.
Absolutely.
Just met you, but I already know your future is bright. I can just tell because your head's on straight. You got the right motives for doing this. You're not in the trappings of the industry. You kind of want to make your own space, and you really love what you're doing. I can tell you love the craft of what you're doing. So I think you're going to be okay. The last question I do have for you is, for the person that doesn't know how to balance, for the person that wants to know how to start, for the person who has a gift and they don't know how to take their first steps to them, what if it's first steps to you to get there? What advice do you have to somebody that's just needs that extra oomph to take that first step?
I would tell you to trust in your gift. Because your gifts will make room for you. Always. And if God gave you something and he gave you this talent and he put that into you, he's never going to allow his gifts to be insufficient at all. And so if you do have this gift and you do have this talent and you're interested in starting it and moving forward with it, you have to believe in yourself. Even when, you don't know what people are going to think, you don't know how people are going to feel, you don't know what they're going to see. Because I'll be honest with you, even when it came to like releasing the mixtape, Urel can tell you, anybody can tell you, I'm very churchy. Like, of course, everybody has like their things or whatever the case may be. But because of my upbringing, I was a little nervous, even with like the songs like Tonight and Invitation, because I'm like, oh my God, I'm talking about sex. Like, my family gonna hear this. Like, like I don't really do this. But I still trusted the fact that God gave me this gift and he helped me get here, and he even helped my mind to write these songs and to come up with these topics and to come up with this work. And so me not trusting that it was going to be good and me not trusting that it's going to be well received is me not trusting God. And so essentially, really just believe in yourself and trust yourself and know that if you weren't meant to do this, you wouldn't be getting these opportunities. You wouldn't be seeing these things. You wouldn't have this backing. And also finding people around you who support you and who are like-minded. Because having people around you who are like-minded and who have the same goals and who you're equally yoked with will help you get so much further in life. Everybody in RTR supports me 100%. They're friends. If I need help, I'm stuck on a song, I can call somebody for a verse to help me write something. If I have an idea, no matter how crazy it is, somebody's going to try to help me execute it. Like, there's always somebody there who's willing to help me get to the next step. And I always try to be that person for them as well. So I think the most important thing is believing in yourself and then surrounding yourself with people who believe in you as well. Because the power of you and then the power of those people around you who are constantly praying on your behalf and fighting to see you be better and fighting to see you have a better future. Our words have so much power. Our energy has so much power. And the things you put out into the world and you put out into the universe are what you get back. God is always listening to you. He always hears you. So if you're making these proclamations like, I'm not good enough, I can't do this, I can't do that, I won't get it, I won't, I can't, I won't, then that's all that's going to happen. Things are going to continue to be bad. But when you start speaking life into your situation, I can do this, I will, I can do this, I will, you'll get so much further in everything that you do. But you have to have faith and you have to believe. Because if you don't believe in yourself, nobody around you is going to. If you're not serious about this, nobody around you will be serious. And even if you can't find a solid team, even if you can't find a group of people, you alone is enough too. That's enough to get your dreams and pursue your dreams and move forward. Even if you got to start saving up $15 from every check you get for studio time, you got to make your little studio time bucket. You got to find people around you who know how to write. Whatever you got to do, use your resources and pull from your community and pull from people around you, because somebody's going to support you. Somebody's going to see something in you always. You just have to be willing to put yourself out there and push for that. And I'm a firm believer in that for sure.
And ladies and gentlemen, you just got some gems that normally you got to pay for, like a TED Talk. Ladies and gentlemen, I just got some money into the School of Experience right there. I hope y'all got your offering plates out, and I hope y'all received that message. And so I don't think I need to even say anything else. What I need you to do, Nomie, I'm gonna call you Maya. We cool now. We cool now, Maya.
Okay.
Hey, Nomie. So we here now. I need you to tell people your social media so they can tap in, like Sweetie said, tap in, so they can really figure out where they can find you and where they can find this music.
Okay. Well, y'all can find me on Instagram at Nomie7X. That is Nomie, the number 7 and the letter X. You can find me on all streaming services. We on Tidal, Spotify, Apple Music, Google Play, baby, SoundCloud. Wherever you be listening to music on YouTube, I'm there, baby. You can find me. Like, I'm always around. Very local in your phone, but not in your life. Period. But yeah, you can find me on all streaming services at Nomie with the exclamation point. That's Nomie exclamation point. Make sure you're streaming 7. Make sure you're streaming all of my old music and my old features, because those are also bangers. So yeah, make sure you go check that out. I do not have a public Twitter, and I don't have a public Facebook either, because Facebook is like for old people in my family. And then I just haven't gotten around to making a public Twitter yet. But again, y'all can go follow me on Instagram. Tap in with me. I'm very friendly, or at least I try to be. You want to be friends, we can be friends. Y'all want to talk, we can talk. DM me. I'm always here. I'm always around. That's about it for my spiel.
There we go. And look, I did my little spiel whenever she was talking to the person with the car. But I'm gonna just say, follow me. My person's at King_Jay Shep on IG and Twitter. I already told y'all my IG was kind of like weak AF, like Issa Rae said. So we need to bring that up. We need y'all to run them numbers up. But other than that, y'all already heard the Talented on social media. Y'all already know what's going on. Y'all know myself. Look, y'all know Nomie now. She getting her new car, so we're gonna give her a congratulations right now. And we're gonna go ahead and let her go, man. This is Jay Shep. This is Nomie. This is TalentedOnes. Y'all already know the vibes. Y'all already know the vision. Y'all already know the way. Jay Shep, it's the game. All right, we out. Peace.